these expressions are slightly more involved. You're going to have to decide whether you have to put parentheses around anything in here, because we've got an addition and a multiplication, and we know that the multiplication comes before the addition. So our parenthesis would be here. So we could say the product of 3 times 11 increased by 18. That would give us the proper order of operation, because the product of 3 times 11 would have to be done first. In this particular one, again, we've got to think of our order of operations. We have a division, a subtraction, a multiplication. So our parentheses would go around our division and multiplication before we do the subtraction. So we could say the quotient of 12 and 6 decreased by the product of 4 and 5. So in the first one, we would have our multiplication as being product. That's our buzzword for it, our clue. Of course, we've got a number and a number. Also, here's a secondary hint word for multiplication. Our increased gives us the addition. So we've got the product and the times giving us the multiplication clues, and the increased giving us the addition clue. In here, we've got quotient. That gives us the division clue. Of course, we have our numbers. Decreased gives us the subtraction clue, and product gives us the multiplication. Numbers. So whenever we're reading a story problem or a word problem, we're looking for the numbers. And of course, sometimes they're written out, and sometimes the numerals are used. And then we're going back into the problem to understand the words that tell us the operations. And operational-wise, we really only have 4 main ones. No matter if we're working with fractions or decimals or whole numbers or integers, whatever. We've got basically 4 operations that we do to combine numbers. Our last one, we have multiplication, an addition, and an addition. So we have to do our multiplication first, and then we'll do our addition afterwards. So this might be, let's see, the product of 63 and 2 increased by the sum of 7 and 5. We could say it that way. Product giving us the multiplication term. Here are our numbers that we are going to need for the numerals. Increased by gives us the addition clue, and we have a secondary sum gives us another addition clue, number and number.